Learning how to film cinematic interviews with your phone is absolutely essential as a beginner content creator, especially if you want to make money doing it. Testimonial videos, brand videos, documentary style content, the list goes on. Unlike scripted content, interviews come off as more authentic and can help establish trust and credibility for you, your business, or your clients. Today, I'll break down the 3 pillars to shooting pro-looking and sounding interviews without needing to win the lottery to pull it off. At a minimum, all you really need is your phone and $50 to spend on some basic filmmaking gear that I'll share with you in this tutorial. By the way, this video applies to both iPhone and Android phones. If you can splurge a little bit, I'll show you exactly how I would spend $500 to $1,000 to really take things up a notch. I've also got some freebies that you can download, like a color grading LUT for your smartphone and some editing templates. So stick around to the end and I'll tell you how to get those. Throughout this video, as we go through our own examples, I'll be interviewing Connor here, who's a team member at ContentCreator.com. Now, first, I want to recommend a free camera app that everyone here should download. It's called Blackmagic Camera, and it is by far and away the most highly recommended camera app on the internet. It works on both iPhones and Androids. The reason I recommend this app is because it unlocks certain camera settings that you normally can't control using the built-in camera app, especially on iPhones, which have a very basic and limiting native camera app. Now, rest assured, if you don't want to get a third-party app, you still 100% need to follow along with what we teach in this tutorial, or else you might have a bad interview at the end of the day. Okay, so we've got 3 primary pillars, and number 1 is composition. For those who don't know, composition is how the elements in an image are arranged, and it has a massive impact on the professional look of your content. It covers everything from the camera angle, the set design, where we position our subject in the frame, and so much more. The first decision you need to make with your composition is where to position your subject and your camera. Whatever room you're in, big or small, you want to position your subject in a way that creates depth. Don't position the subject right up against a wall. This creates no depth and it will make your image look flat. I usually try to get relatively far away from the background, creating that depth and making the space look larger. Now, after that, we have our camera height. This isn't a hard rule, but a general guideline. For typical interviews, you should aim to have your camera at your subject's eye level or even slightly higher than their eye level. If you shoot below eye level, you can give the subject a double chin, or you might see a bat in the cave up their nose. So unless you have a strong reason to shoot up at someone, just don't. And by the way, the tripod I'm using here is the Ulanzi Ombra tripod. Super affordable, but high quality. And I also like the Yukos tripod for smartphones, which is even more affordable. I've got all the gear that I use linked below in the description, even the small things like the little smartphone holder clip that I've got here.